Alright, so I've just laid out a whole heap of stuff that would go in kits, in my personal ones, and I've got quite a bit. I've got a little bit to choose from. So, starting from left to right, there's my dome tent. It's basically a 2-man dome tent, which is very lightweight, very small, and would easily just strap to a backpack. Same with the tent, not the tent, sorry, the sleeping bag. It's very lightweight. I can compact it a lot more than what it is now, so I could probably put something else inside the bag. Maybe, for instance, I've got this tarp over here. I've got a heavier duty tarp. That one won't break as easily as the one that's on the ground there at the moment, and it's a big one. Knee pads, I've added knee pads because frankly I hate kneeling on the ground. Your knees just get sore after a couple of hours, so knee pads, good idea as far as I'm concerned. Right here we've got a 5 litre fold up water container, and it folds up pretty good, so I thought that it was a good idea to have one. If I can find a way to fit it in one of the bags, I will. If I can't, I won't. So I just thought I'd show it just to see what you guys think. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, but we'll see how well it goes. So there's part one. Over here we've got utensils, cooking, and so forth. So over the back here we've got a bowl, a couple of little containers there, which I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them. I just put them there just to see what people think. That this one down the back there, yeah, once it clears up, it's not going to clear up. Okay, I'll take it back. Oh, there we go. That's just like, it's similar to an Altoids container, about the same size of an Altoids. But here in Australia we don't get Altoids, we have to use other means. We've got here one of those rock candy containers. Very flimsy, but it's waterproof. Wouldn't last too long as far as I'm concerned. This one over here I showed in one of my other videos here. This is a nice big container with a lid. Good for storage, good for water boiling, and possibly food as well, depending on, well, as far as I'm concerned, it's a little too long and thin to really bother with food. I'd probably just do water in that. So moving down, I've got the billy can, which is pretty much just about every Australian camper has one of those bloody things, and many people from overseas as well. Here we've got water bottles. Now this little plastic one here, I like that one. I can fit things in it. It's got a wide mouth, and I could use it for storage as well as water and all that sort of stuff if I was going camping. I'd put that with that container there, because I can fit it inside that container and still have room inside there to put other things if I needed to. So great for storage, great for water. Obviously I'd use that to boil the water and that to store it, or that to collect it, that to boil it, and I'd probably add something else along the lines of something to drink it in. But depending on, it just depends on how much room I've got. Now next water bottles, we've got this big metal one here, which is really good. I got it for only about $6, and I haven't yet tried it. I'm probably going to get that heat treatment paint on it just to protect it a little bit better. This one here is coated on the inside. This is another metal container, but it's got some sort of coating on the inside, so I couldn't use that for boiling water. I don't really think that I'll use that one. I might just put it in a day pack already filled with water. It's got one of those carabiner clips or whatever you call them, which I can just clip it to my belt or something like that, and that's fine. And we've got just the El Cheapo plastic containers there. It's a 1 litre container, and it's pretty heavy duty plastic. so it would really be good for water storage, but carrying it, there's no carrying container, so it sort of makes it a bit pointless. I'm not really sure whether I'm going to worry about that one or not. I just thought I'd put that in there just to show. Alright, here I've got a little fold up cup. I'll take that back out and just kneel down and show it. Well, I'd hate to be stuck in the bush one-handed. It's so hard to do things one-handed, so it just folds out like that. Grouse little cup. Folds away pretty good. I could probably store some things inside that part there, and that again would fit inside that container over there. So that would fit in with this bottle here and that cup. So that's a pretty good idea as far as I'm concerned. Alright, we've got our military grade water bottles. So we've got the plastic one here and the metal one here. Now, pros and cons. Plastic one's bigger, obviously. Comes in a pouch that has a pocket on it, and I could probably put some water purification tablets in that pocket. That's one thing I haven't actually put out on display here, but I've got some water purification tablets. Cons, obviously plastic, not going to do me much good to boil the water. Over here, metal container. Cons, obviously smaller. Also, with this bit on the back here, it's not going to fit on your ordinary belt. It'll only fit on one that's already got the grooves made for it, specifically your military belts. Also, it comes in a lined packet, a lined bag, and I've also bought the cup to go with it. So there's the pros for it. It's got a cup I can use for cooking and boiling water, and it's a metal container. So good and bad about having those, so I'm not really sure which ones to choose. So down here, cooking utensils. Now we've got the plastic ones, well, not plastic I should say, a plastic cased one with a nice knife, good size fork, good size spoon. Over here, in this little case, just fits up nice and neat. We've got the spoon, fork and chopsticks. So came from China or Hong Kong, I'm not sure where I got them from, but I just thought that they might be a good idea to add to a kit. And then I've got another one here, which is one of those pull apart ones, which I think is a fantastic idea. You've got your knife, spoon, fork and can opener on that. Alright, sorry to zoom out. Now, back up here, we've got mess tin. It comes with 2 pots and some stuff inside there as well, like a little tiny measuring cup and stuff like that in there. I can't be stuff taking it out to show you, so you'll just have to believe me when I say that, yeah, it comes with measuring cups and stuff like that. Over here we've got an alcohol fueled stove and one of those little what's it? Those little white Kero balls. I'm not really sure what they're called. The fire starters. I use them fire starters in the wood fire at my parents' house. So that's 2 stoves there. I haven't actually tried either of them out yet. I've had them for quite a while, but I haven't tried them. So yeah, I'll continue in part 2, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit.